Ever feel like you're trapped in a game where someone else makes all the rules? Like you're constantly walking on eggshells, trying to please someone who can never be pleased. That is the classic power dynamic with a narcissist. But what if I told you there's a way to flip the script, to take back your power and make them play by your rules? The secret is to cut off their fuel source. Narcissists thrive on what's called narcissistic supply. This is your attention, your emotional reactions, your drama. It is their oxygen. So, how do you turn off the supply? You need to play a gray rock. Imagine a plain, gray rock on the ground. It is boring, it is uninteresting. It doesn't react. That is you. When they try to provoke you, you give them nothing. No big emotions, no arguments, just brief, factual, and uninteresting responses. This starves them of the drama they crave. They can't play the game if you refuse to be a player. Next, you build a fortress of boundaries. They are non-negotiable rules for how you will be treated. When a boundary is crossed, you enforce it immediately and without a long explanation. Don't justify, argue, or defend your boundary. Just state it and act on it. For example, if they yell, you can calmly say, "I won't be spoken to like that," and then you leave the room. This teaches them that access to you is a privilege, not a right, and it's conditional on respectful behavior. When you combine the gray rock method with firm boundaries, something fascinating happens. You become unpredictable. They can't read you anymore. You're no longer the puppet whose strings they can pull. This loss of control is terrifying for a narcissist. They might escalate their tactics at first to get a reaction from you, but when you hold firm, they often shift their strategy. They might become overly apologetic, love-bombing you, or even acting submissive, all in a desperate attempt to get their supply back. This is where you see the power dynamic truly reverse. They start chasing you for the attention you've withdrawn. So the practical solution is this. Start small. Pick one boundary you want to enforce. Maybe it's not responding to texts after 9 p.m. Stick to it. Practice being a gray rock in one specific type of conversation. It is not about becoming a cold person. It is about being a smart strategist. You are not just surviving. You are reclaiming your peace and your power. Remember, you hold the switch to their supply. You decide when it is on and when it is off. Take that control back, one gray rock at a time. Thanks for watching. See you next time for more insights.